what we're gonna do today. So I call this a correlation of theories, what the paper that's in front of you. So all these are theories that you'll recognize as theories that are really major theories in geography that will help kids prepare for the AP test. So like, you know, have you done that like time management thing where like they put in the sand and the rocks and the water and the big rocks, and by the time you get to the big rocks, it won't fit. Well, and then you put the big rocks in and then finally get down to the water and everything fits. Well, these are the big rocks. Okay, so if you get kids that understand these things, they can make, and then making connections between theories is really important. So that's what this paper is for. As you can see, I've got, these are all stages of development. That's what it says up in the top left-hand corner. It says stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of them don't line up exactly perfectly, so that might throw you off a little bit. But for the most part, they do line up. So these cards, I'll throw these out there for you now. These cards are for you to try to identify. There's a card that goes in each square. Okay, and so they line up with the stages and the levels. So you need to identify, as much as possible, you need to identify the theory, and then if you can identify the right theory, then you got to try to see what lines.
Is this levels of development?
Yeah. So least one. Well, in most cases, least one, most 5. Okay.
So we're going to want to stack them over here where we think they go, right?
Well, you might want to first.
It's
a definite. Each of those is a specific stage. So you want to get the theory, all 5 theories. If you can identify those first. It's funny to see how they work.
So we got hunter-gatherers, and then we've got industrial revolution.
And you have industrial revolution following that street.
So we've got it.
Okay.
Following that
So
street.
this is.
Oh, yeah.
Precondition takeoff for government and private invest in infrastructure.
This one
That's economics,
is,
isn't
that
it?
one is confusing
Where?
because this one goes specifically with.
Which one is this?
Okay.
This one's
Otherwise-
agriculture is here, right? That's an agriculture.
Traditional society, subsistence agriculture?
Should we
This
fill
is
this
Here, I have
agriculture
2
one down here as well? I think that's
subsistence
US
agriculture.
history.
This is
Yeah.
only for those, such as shifting culture.
Should we do
You
this
got
one?
this.
Oh, is that what, yeah, perfect. I was thinking that might be US historic.
You got
This
this
is
right, this is
for-
I would
all these
say-
are lined up, but this is the United States.
I would say this right here.
Oh, really?
Or maybe.
You've got 2 subsistence agriculture.
So far, this is economic structure.
And then
Yeah,
C.
so the economic structure of the United States between 1650 and
moving
Go
from
on.
cottage.
It's farmer, which
Yeah.
would be
So
good.
does this go there? Subsistence farmers?
Like it.
We've got this-
Subsistence farmer.
I think this one can be
Isn't that
just
gonna
lined
be
up
your
pretty
first one?
easily by
Okay.
This is a hard
Service.
one.
diseases.
What?
Okay, I think I've got the
Am I
rest
right?
down.
Okay.
Low birth rates. Low birth rates.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I think that's somewhere in there.
Okay.
Service.
Is this a migration? That might be a migration theory,
Are
because
we?
it talks
Well,
about
one
like
goes here.
interregional and intra-regional
Most
migration.
This one doesn't go here.
I was gonna say, that one can't go there because these have to go there.
I think that's international.
So as you see, once you get them in place,
This is
they'll start to
immigration
be
as
like,
well.
they'll start to work it out and be like,
So
okay.
these are just increase of the quaternary.
Migration,
Yep, I think we could.
right?
Would
This
this-
is
would that
migration.
fall-
Why
A
people
clue
move.
is, these all got highlighted.
So they're all on the same road.
Oh.
So the
I
MDC,
see, I see.
most developed countries is gonna be your
Yeah,
last one. It's gonna be your last one.
Drive
And I
to
think we
maturity,
need one
okay.
more region,
Yeah, here.
we need one
Okay.
A couple of
more,
those there.
one that talks about.
And immigration
I got
laws.
a couple.
Immigration laws is gonna be, oh boy.
Movement. We have immigration
Movement,
laws.
well, that's migration, right?
I don't think this, I don't think the bricks
Laws,
is,
migration,
doesn't
so what is
belong
this?
here.
This is
Migration.
This is the
economic
But you've got
Sails,
2.
steamboat, wagons,
What are the
highways.
US ones? Or what do we
There
have?
should be one more.
Yeah.
International development, this has gotta be, this is talking about the BRICS countries and how they're developing. Yeah, that's probably
Might-
somewhere
Would
here.
this be?
You might be short a
Says-
couple cards
I was
because
about to
I
say,
only
I
brought
think
over
we're-
3 and
Right.
there's 2 extra.
I was about to say, I think we're missing
somewhere.
this, and we're missing a
Yeah.
couple, we're missing one here,
These are
missing
Well,
two here.
there should be
This is
2
most
missing
developed
on
countries,
this
commercial
row.
and combination
Yeah.
of family-owned
Oh,
cooperative
nice.
businesses and.
So we got this one, nice, another
Agribusiness
farm.
farm.
One more row.
So-
So we have that.
Is that just as easy as? So these?
Yeah, cause this is
See
like,
how
like
these are all
lower,
highlighted?
lower rate,
Yeah.
it's like about.
Oh, right here.
You got one that's.
Because then we-
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's
ranches
your
and
total
services.
correct, yeah.
So that's
So
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 Frank, does this category, should this go to the US?
Oh, we did it, bingo. Bingo.
We weren't racing.
We were racing.
We were racing!
Oh.
You win, you lose.
Quality, quality
Look
over.
at quality.
And then he's gonna
Let's-
tell us.
let's double check this here.
Let's talk about industrial.
Okay, so why
aspects.
don't
I guess this
you,
could go
how about
to
you
historical,
explain
and
it,
then-
like each one of you,
Yeah, I
like
think
if
so,
you
yeah.
feel confident about a row, like
That's
you can
under
be the
Great
spokesperson.
observation.
Yes.
Explain.
I
it.
know.
I can do this.
That's the
Model- Model Western migration.
I can do this one, I can do this too.
Okay, just name them off so that we can.
Am I right?
Breaks is
So I
like
get
the last
to
one,
do this
probably,
one?
right?
Okay, I'll do demographic transition. If you're gonna do this one. If
Okay.
you're gonna do this one, I'll do this one.
Commercial and breaks is
No,
like
just,
one.
you don't need to explain
Yeah.
it.
Done.
Most of our.
Nice
of you to join us.
Most developed countries.
We're just like the secondary developing
Okay.
countries, we just take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
This
The
one here.
quality
Ross
is no
does
less
well.
than yours.
So-
You know,
we need
original,
some social diamonds
preconditions,
out there.
takeoff, drive to maturity, age of mass consumption.
Good,
Check.
alright, so this one,
Hey, you guys watch over here just to make sure,
Are we
these
on
are
this
all
one?
the same.
are
Yeah.
we reading this
Yeah.
one?
Okay.
Cottage industry, agriculture and industrial services, we're going 1750, we
Yep.
have dates.
Yes,
So
so
we're
the
going
dates all
dates.
line up, good.
Increase,
Okay, demographic
you're up.
transitions.
We got high birth rates, high death rate, hunting and gathering, and then falling death rates due to improved nutrition, sanitation, and healthcare. Industrialization leads to urbanization, higher levels of education, falling birth rates, service-based economies, and rising education levels equals low birth rates, and then finally, increased individualism and pessimism in some countries lead to very low birth rates that don't replace them.
Which is why this particular group gets to be in its own special spot,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, they'd be right here.
Yeah.
Alright, what's next? Zelensky's, so this one was one that, was a little less familiar. But basically, the distance of migration based on how far people migrate based on their level of development. So like, for example, here, if you got, in stage 2, you have interregional and I should say international. Anyway, people will move from the countryside to the city. If they can't find what they want there, then they'll leave the country. And then it goes intra-regional, and then it comes back here again to intra-regional again, because people won't move any farther than they have to get this. So hunting and gathering not far, but now we don't need to move far because you got all kinds of.
Cause you're higher developed.
So we're not seeing migration patterns to other continents. or
Right,
countries.
and you're like seeing migration within like Utah,
Sure.
or between, Idaho and
Arizona.
so within the region, not from region to region.
Oh.
Okay.
And, this is causes for death. So yes, pestilence and famine. This one actually goes right over here, the reemergence.
Oh.
This is
Oh,
where
hey.
Oh, man.
Like I
This
said,
one.
We asked you what it was.
People.
Let's get quality over quantity.
General diseases, and they die even more because they're living longer, so that cause of death. And this is delayed degenerative, yes, so we're good.
And then we have pandemics.
Yeah, and that's what this is all
Should
about.
have known.
COVID,
Alright, you're up for this one.
and then,
Portrait's model of Western migration.
yeah,
So it makes sense. We have sails, so boats, and we have steamboats moving inside the country on canals and rivers. Then we have wagons and railroads getting outside places that have roads or canals and rivers. And then the railroad moving goods to places, and then we have interstate highway system.
You only could do that one.
And we have Amazon drones.
Don't tell my secret.
and then this agriculture one is just the type of agriculture that countries do as they develop. Okay, good job,
I
guys.
feel a lot smarter today.
I know.
That was good stuff.
I've learned enough for today.